it's review time. And right now, as you can see in front of me, I got this little weather alert radio. The model is, if you can even see it, hold on, TA-20 vintage weather radio. And as usual, I'm going to go over its features, and I'm going to give it my opinions, and I'll give my final score at the end of the video. So, what are the functions on this thing? It only has one, and that's obviously, it's only just a radio. That's its only function. It also has like a little siren, but like, in order to actually hear what it sounds like, you're actually going to have to go watch one of my EAS videos because you cannot siren test this. And so, how you select your channels is that you got this little channel selector right here. There's only 3. Sorry, these switches are pretty hard. Click it up, and I think that might be channel 1. That's channel 4. Channel 7. And you got this other little switch right here, which it says memory. But what it actually does is it turns off and on the siren. You click it down to silent, it doesn't make any noise. You click it on, and it does make noise. And you might be wondering, well, where does the battery go? Check this out. There it is right there. It takes 9 volts. And yes, that's the inside of the radio, and here's the back of it in case you're wondering. It's just foam. So that's the inner workings of this little radio. Made in Taiwan. So now, my opinions on this little thing. It's pretty good. It's actually a pretty good little radio. It's just a normal radio. However, since it's vintage, that means it's a non-SAME compatible radio for those y'all people out there who are new to weather radio collecting, or just in general. SAME means specific area message encoding, which specific area message encoding is used in radios kind of like these, or like older radios, or even some newer radios, or even like these newer radios. If you set to any, that basically means there's no SAME. However, SAME code is also sometimes called a FIPS code. I don't know why, but it is. I mean, I don't know why, but... And like an example, some like Radio Shack radios, it says FIPS, it says like FIPS instead of like SAME, or like... Okay, I don't get it, but like... So my opinion on this, again, my opinion on this old dude, pretty good. It's nice, it's nice, it's a vintage radio, and I'm not actually the one who found it. Where did I get this? I didn't get this. My dad got it, and he found it at a thrift store in Wichita Falls. I'll tag the location of that thrift store. And that same exact thrift store is actually where I found my earlier version 5 WR100. So, all that out of the way, my final score on this thing is 7 out of 10. And that's still pretty good. I would probably give it a little bit higher if you could somehow put a SAME or FIPS code in there. I prefer SAME because it just rolls off the tongue better. But it's a pretty cool little thing. If it had a bit more functionalities, it'd probably be a lot higher if it had, had like a display, like a clock or something. Probably give it like an 8. But this is still a pretty nice little thing. It's just a radio. So that's the review of the WeatherAlert TA-20. So if you liked this video, give it a like. If you didn't like it, you don't have to give it a like. And that's okay. In fact, I won't even be mad if you give this video a dislike. Sorry, this Discord going off. And if you also like the video, feel free to subscribe. Sorry about my finger there. And if you don't want to subscribe, well, that's okay. I'm not going to force you. Or if you want to unsubscribe, well, go ahead too. I'm not going to stop you. So yeah, with all that out of the way, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.